Yeah, it's the Gwen and God DJ Self, and guess what? You're checking out the evening experience. Now listen, if you wake up in the morning time, sorry man, because you're missing what's going down in the evening experience, baby.
You know what it is, Mac 357, Big Chuck, I see you, the evening experience, Funk Flex. I mean, you know what we about.
The Cool, the DJ, the Red Alert. I'm with my man Mark the 357. I'm with my man the CB, the Chucky Black. I'm with my man the DJ Troop. Do you know what that is? The evening experience. The evening experience. Make a note of it.
Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy. Okay, he's not here, but sitting to my left is our new addition. She is the most beautiful addition that we have coming from the celestial stars. This is Nova NYC.
Yes, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
So basically, the orange idiot's an idiot. I just had to put that out there.
Forever
Trump,
an idiot.
whole lot. All right.
From all of us.
Basically, you know, you're holding kids hostage, you're holding people hostage. This is crazy.
Damn shame.
Once again, shout out to the Matrix Studios Network, as well as 92.9 Real Deal FM for holding us down every week as we do. Much love to them and respect. Yeah, people, we ran a little bit late. When they say things will happen, they happen. Rolls Royce. Yeah, happened. That's what happened. Rolls Royce. There was an accident with Rolls Royce. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm telling people right now, if you got the opportunity to call your senators, call your congressmen, and try to help out as far as getting those kids released back to their parents. Because this is crazy what Trump is doing. Trump is trying to make our country into some police state where he's acting like this is Russia or something, and it isn't. You know, people have the right to be free. They've been here for years. If you want to start that process after the fact, but you want to tell people you can't live and survive outside of their own countries, but we'll take your resources, we'll take the stuff that you make, and we'll tax you higher, and we'll play lower, and then you go with this other idiot, Kim Jong-un,
disgusting.
And
Absolutely
hang out
disgusting.
and have a powwow. Two narcissistic idiots talking together. Yeah, this is what we do.
This is real life. I feel like I'm on a reality show, on his reality show.
Apparently, this is Trump edition.
Trump edition.
It's called Trumped Up. That's the new show that he's playing for the next 4 years. Trumped Up. His wife is clueless. His family's clueless. The whole bunch of them are just a bunch of idiots. Rich idiots. You know,
The
jackass
worst
extraordinaire. Not only is the client, he's the president. Oh, he is.
The president.
President-elect.
You believe that? The president? Donald Trump? What,
No.
What's wrong with
I
this?
don't believe it. I think I'm in a bad dream. I'm going to wake
It's
up
a
soon.
reality show. This is ridiculous.
Anywho, what we're going to do is take a quick musical break. Play that Corporal AK. Matter of fact, yes. Ride for Models Revenge. And then, matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, let me take one step. Yeah, play that for now. Ride for Models Revenge. And then what we do is going to come back and we're going to have our first guest up, Miss Ziina.
She's in the building.
The warrior princess who protects her heart with barbed wire and fences. We're definitely going to holler at her. She is beautiful. She is funny. She is smart.
Everything.
She is sexy. She is here.
A queen in the building.
Once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your girl.
Nova NYC.
And right now, sitting to my left, don't adjust your cameras. We currently have Ziina in the studio.
Hello, everyone.
And that song, that sexy, sexy song
So sexy.
was Making Love.
I just want to striptease to that song.
Okay. All right. I won't stop you. Put the song back on.
Beautiful song.
Thank you.
I will tell you, beautiful song. Now, is your inspiration for that particular song because is that what you like doing, making love, or that you believe that people should make love? Or a combination of the both?
Well, thank you for asking that particular question. I really felt when I was coming and creating with this song.
You might want to choose your words wisely.
I know you was coming for me, but it's okay. I was thinking about what I would do when I was getting ready to make love to the one that I love. And, you know, as women, we go through a whole process. We wax, we shave, we get our hair done, we get our nails done.
Everything.
So we look like everything
Like a
that you ever
goddess.
wanted.
Everything,
For
yeah.
y'all to just come mess it up. So what I wanted to do
It mess it all up.
Exactly. Like hair, everything.
But we mess it up right.
No, y'all don't mess it up right. Y'all mess it up and then you don't fix it. You don't contribute to the fixed situation. The fixed situation.
Well,
Very important.
that's the guys you dealt with. I actually contribute.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Y'all heard it.
But
You
go
heard
ahead.
it here first. Heard it
Okay.
here first. He
But,
holds it down.
You know, I just wanted to give a different spin to what making love is. You know, like in this day and age, everybody making love is. I don't like, who got time for that? I'm not doing that. So what I wanted to do is give a visual of what women would envision themselves looking like when they're about to make love to the one that they love. And
Like
for
in
the
art.
men,
Yeah.
it satisfies their fantasy of what they want their significant other
Yeah.
to look like when they're making love. So it's all a dream.
It was all a dream.
Hey.
Okay. All right. So if that being the case, and you wanted to give a lesson to men out there on the process of finding out what the woman is supposed to be in that realm at that moment, what do we have to look forward to for the other tracks that are going to be on your E EP?
My album is called Heartbleed. And heartbleed is a word that I came up with that describes all the emotions of the heart. So whether you're happy, you're sad, you're hungry, you're horny, we all feel these emotions in life, just at different times in life. So making love is going to be one of the emotions coming from the album. And as we all bleed, right, because we all bleed the same, red blood, right? So each drip of blood is an emotion, and then each drip of blood is a title of a song.
Wow.
So I really, really thought about how I wanted to connect with people, but also for others just to understand each other better. I just feel like if there's emotions that are in song, and if you can relate to it, before you see anything, before you think of anything, the first thing you can connect to is how you felt. And I feel like if you can connect to the feeling, you can understand a person better. So my album is definitely a collage of emotions. Making Love is just one that I decided to reveal first.
A lot of layers to
Okay,
it.
so apparently we got Dr. Phil up here. She says her album is connected to each drop of blood that will facilitate to give you a different emotion attached to that drop. So you're going to feel a lot of different emotions in listening to her album. So be prepared to be on that roller coaster with her because she wants you to make love. I don't know what the other name of the tracks are because I didn't get that. But all I'm going to say is you got something to look forward to because not only is she beautiful, not only is she funny, not only is she smart, but she is someone that I can honestly say that you can actually live through her music. You can feel through her music. Because that first track, Making Love, you know, it takes you someplace.
Absolutely.
It gives you that sexiness. It gives you that vibe.
Absolutely.
Which will definitely help you out
Thank
and help
you.
you to understand what it is to feel that emotion that comes with making love. You definitely want to pay attention to what she has going on, and apparently, you know, some of the things that she might want to convey through her music. There's definitely a sexual, sensual side to that music, and it's definitely something that you want to listen to and definitely wrap yourself around because she's here to stay, and she's definitely protecting her heart.
But besides all of that, she's super busy.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you directing, writing, producing. She wears all hats.
Yes.
She was motivating children at a school,
Yes.
which is huge.
I'm very, very big on giving back. And shout out to Middle School 88 in Brooklyn. I do their career day every year, and I go as a singer-songwriter. And I give them the tools in a good 10 minutes, kind of like a crash course on things that they need to know, how I got started, who helped me, and my best advice to them moving forward into
That's incredible.
such a saturated and huge business.
Yeah.
So
it's a scary business.
It is, but
you know, you have to be prepared. You need people to guide you and give you advice. So I'm so happy that you're doing that for them.
Thank you.
That's really, really important. You do this every year for them?
Every year I go. I'm there like clockwork. I love it. I look forward to
what
it.
age you said again?
The students are in the eighth grade. Yeah.
Okay, so all the young horny teenagers that
All right, but also, Ziina, you're horrible. But also, Ziina, you have a musical web series coming out?
Yes, I do.
Talk to us about that.
So the musical web series is called A to Ziina. And what it's about is, you know, I didn't wake up with a Swarovski thong in my video like that. If you saw the video, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
If you haven't, please go watch the video.
Guys, please watch the video, Making Love.
It is on Vivo. But I wanted to give people a realistic introduction to who I am.
Oh, it's realistic. It's like,
it is.
Yeah, get it. Watch that video.
Yeah, it is.
Click it, share.
Can I say it again?
Subscribe.
Watch.
Screenshot, make it your wallpaper.
Apparently.
So August,
Killer.
web series.
Yes, so I wanted to definitely sometime in August, I will be doing a screening. It will be free at AMC Theaters.
Oh, nice.
It is, of course, children friendly, so you can bring your kids. We'll eat real Twizzlers and real popcorn. But I wanted to show people things about me that they don't know. And I also wanted to give others the opportunity who are also musicians and or artists to be vulnerable with me and show people what they've been through, but not only what they've been through, but how they've gotten out of it.
That's
and a lot of
important.
people don't have a visual way to say, okay, you know what, I'm going through this. This is how I can get out of it. Some people don't make it out, and I'm one of those people that almost didn't make it out.
Well, also, I want to tell people that not only is it showing a vulnerable side of you, but it also gives the people a perspective as to what can happen in life.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people lose their mind, or when it comes to people becoming famous, they forget that they have a story.
Right.
They didn't just all of a sudden crack an egg and then all of a sudden the artist was the artist. And, you know, before Beyonce was Beyonce, she was living in Texas, a little skinny, you know, eating
Popeyes,
you know, and stuff like that before she became the $500 million producer that she currently is.
A lot of work.
It's a process.
And if you can just touch a little bit on what it was that a lot of people didn't understand, because you said you almost didn't make it.
I almost didn't make it. So, not to give away too much of my story, and I just want to also shout out the other main cast members, Jalen Bloomberger, Gordon Andres, Mr. Monk, and also Laura Dowling. These are all the main cast members.
So it's taped already?
It's already shot. We're editing right now.
Oh, so we couldn't be, and you could have had us?
Oh, yeah.
Next production, we'll be in it.
But, you know, one of the things that we see a lot, for example, in New York, I mean, everywhere, is homelessness. And
God bless.
When I was 18 and I graduated high school, it wasn't my choice, but I chose to go to college full time. It was my only way out at that time to make something of myself. And, you know, I didn't have a home, you know, and I didn't sleep on the train every night, but I know how that feels because I did at some time. So one of the things that people don't know about me is what I really went through when I was in college. And I did graduate. I have my associates in dental lab tech. I make fronts and all that good stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to need a couple.
Yeah, for real.
A couple of them.
Yeah.
You need a bridge, you need the veneers. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing about me, and there's other things, of course, in the musical web series you'll get to see, along with the music that also plays in the telling the story. So in real life, if we were to watch what really happened to all of us, we would be crying all day, right?
Yeah, for real.
So what I did is I added a little bit of comedy to it, so it's a little bit more digestive for people who are watching, but also you're getting music that supports what you're actually seeing. So I have a song that I'm doing called Bruise. Bruise is about abuse. It's about, you know, being verbally abused, being, you know, as a child being bullied, you know, also gay bashing. These are all things that hit home for me because I've experienced it and also know of people who have experienced it. So in the web series, you're going to get that type of dynamic. Never again. Everybody can relate to never making the same mistake twice, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Right.
So never again will I make the mistake that you'll see in the web series.
Never trust Rolls Royce with the keys.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And then you have Let Me Know. Let Me Know is about whether it's your pet frog, someone who passed away, someone who's here now. You just want to be where they are. So I'm going to be showing you what happened to me and how I came about with that song and who did I want to be close to at that time. So I just wanted to really give people a real open book visual to who I am and also to the other main cast members that I'm so honored to work with. And I'm humbled because they not only are working with me, but they trust me with their life and their story to convey on camera. It's not easy.
So this is in August. So how can the listeners get the chance to go see it?
If you go on my Instagram, IAMZIINA, I have a link there. When you click on that link, and after you download Making Love and watch the video, you can go to the bottom and you add your email, and what I will do is I will send you a link that'll allow you to get the tickets for AMC Theaters, which is free.
Free event.
Free. Who doesn't like going to the movies for free?
We're there.
Don't you feel like I'm
Yes.
asking you on
We
a
will
date?
be there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You feel like I'm asking you on a date right now?
Ooh, Mac.
I wish you were.
Ooh.
We're going on a date in August.
What's
and all of y'all are welcome.
No.
Y'all stay home.
Jill ain't welcome. On my date, I'm by myself.
He's not sharing no popcorn.
Hello.
I'm gonna have the Swizzlers.
All right.
But
cool.
yes, that's what.
So
the
make sure
website
you're
is.
following Ziina.
Please, IAMZIINA.
Checking out her video.
Yes, make
And-
sure.
Subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff.
So just to let y'all know, the reason why she protects her heart so well is because she giving out heart attacks. Because if you watch that video, you definitely make sure your insurance is paid up. Your defibrillator will need it.
Speaking of making love, I just want to also shout out to the amazing producer behind what you're also hearing. That's also Newell the Kid, and also shout out to Ray Keys on the keys for that song that brought it to life.
Well, can you also do us a favor now and just show people why you are Ziina?
You and I feel so right, making love.
Okay.
That was angelic.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
So right here, you're gonna hear once again this endorsement, and the reason why I say this every week is because I want people to understand. You don't get to this platform, you don't get to this particular show without being someone that has something of caliber. Ms. Ziina is one of those people who, when I watched her and I actually saw the artist that she is, and when there's a difference between people are trying to become something, she's already that artist. Y'all need to wake up and realize it. She's incredible, smart, funny. She is someone that you can align with, someone that you can speak to and learn more about, because she has a lot to say. Her music will take you on a journey. It will give you life. It will help you through life. So take the opportunity to learn who she is. This is an opportunity that you're getting in on the ground level. And once again, in August at the AMC Theaters, you're going to take the opportunity to learn more about her through her web series. So once again, I'd like to thank Ms. Ziina for showing up and showing out.
thank you so much.
And we appreciate
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a quick musical interlude because we have two other guests that we're going to be talking to momentito. But right now, she's gorgeous. Yeah, that's how I go.
Keep it locked.
Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your girl.
Nova NYC.
And once again, sitting to my left, don't adjust your cameras, the one and only Haddy Racks is in the building.
Yes.
What's up, y'all?
Yo,
Going on.
Beautiful day outside with y'all chilling.
it's hot.
Yeah, it's definitely hot.
Fat man's worst nightmare. But I definitely want to say, yo, it's a pleasure having you here. Haddy Racks, yo, you definitely are what NYC needs at this moment.
Oh, thank you.
Cause that stuff they putting out, Lord help us, with the flippity bibbity
mumbling, blumbling, blumbling.
Scooby Doo, and that, I can't stand that
I
stuff.
like it though.
Sometimes.
I like it.
Yeah, okay. I don't.
I like the trap music, the mumble music.
We need
I
more
like-
balance, though. You bring more
I
balance.
just think it
to
needs to be balanced, but I like it though.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you are able to spit bars. You take me on a journey, like that
Yeah.
joint relationship goals. the track that we just heard, you took me on a journey. I can understand that.
Yeah.
The first track off the EP is Resume.
No, Resume is the first EP.
Oh, okay.
Resume was, I put that out last year. I put that out with Buddha and Grands and my man Chop 165. Oh, they can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, hello? Let me just go off live because it's not going to work. We ain't got nobody to hold it up.
You've been busy though.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Shade 45, Double XL.
Yeah,
This is
working.
50, Case
Yeah, shout out to
Slade.
This is 50. Yeah, definitely.
Magazine covers.
Yeah, the support I've been getting is definitely appreciated. It's definitely strong.
Well, that's because everybody loves what you're doing. You're bringing something back that we need.
back, yeah.
And there ain't too many soldiers stepping out on the front lines trying to take down what I don't consider. It's a part of the culture, but it's not the culture.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I definitely, when I see someone like yourself, who definitely has immense bars, who definitely can put that grittiness out, that New York gritty.
Yeah, the New York gritty. Yeah, that's a fact.
That's what we need, because a lot of people say, yo, it ain't New York no more, it's ATL. I'm like, no, it ain't.
Nah.
It's still New York. It's always gonna be New York.
It's always gonna be New York. You know what it is though? It's that New York was so overshadowed, you know what I'm saying, with the music that a lot of people didn't want to hear music coming from like what I be talking about. A lot of people really didn't want to hear that. Like I used to get into arguments with people like, yo, change your style of music, et cetera, and I'd be like, you sound foolish. You know what I'm saying? But
And that's his nice way of putting it.
yeah, like you sound foolish, and then everything has its set course. So it's like now everything is like making a 360. Now you see a lot of New York artists getting deals and
Right.
But now we in a point in time now where like, do you really want to have a deal? Like,
Not really. If you can go independent and have somebody distribute your track,
exactly.
that's great, because most of the money will come to you. You make your own guap. You're best to believe that you're in control of your actual journey, because a lot of these people are trying to make you into something that you're not. They want, without going back to when Puffy and when Mace was out, they still want you to put on a shiny suit and go out there
Yeah, be a puppet.
and listen, that's clownism.
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, I agree with you.
But tell people what you want them to get from that New York gritty, what the understanding of the title comes from.
My idea when I did New York Gritty was just to bring back the grit. Like I just felt like everything was like pretty and flashy, and nobody was really giving them something that was real. Like when you come to New York, if you go to the music game to me became Times Square. Like if you're a tourist and you come to New York and you go to Times Square at nighttime, you just see a bunch of pretty lights and big stores open.
Facts.
But once you get on that train or you get on that highway and you pass a certain area, a certain zip code, stores is closed, street lights is on, people ain't outside like that.
Not a lot of lights.
It's there, it ain't the same. So I just wanted to give them something that was gritty where people could say, oh, so this is what it's like. Because people forgot about the grit. Everybody was just making, music for this or for that. Nobody was giving them music that people was really experienced in that, like music that people are really dealing with. Like
Absolutely.
Today I was on Fordham Road and I was going in the sneaker store and I seen a guy driving down and he was playing Slippin'. I did a record, I did the DMX Slippin' record over and he was playing it. And when he seen me, he went, yo, he went crazy. And then, he pulled over and I went and spoke to him and he was like, yo, when I listen to this record, it reflects what I go through every day.
Facts.
We're
You know
missing
what I'm
that.
saying?
It's
And
been a
yeah,
long
I felt like,
time that I could like listen to a song and feel like, okay, I know what he's saying. Like,
exactly.
I come from the same hunger.
I come from that. Like, I've
But-
been there before.
Well, I grew up on DMX. I'm from
That's
the DMX.
one of my
scene.
favorites.
And you did a little spit game for him. How was that?
Oh, that was a dope.
Talk to us about that.
That was incredible because DMX is such a he's such a character.
Yes, he is.
You know what I'm saying? A good character.
Yeah,
though.
Yes, but a character.
Yeah, he's a character. So when I had met him, he had came up to me and he was like, "Yo, what's up?" And I was like, "What's up?" Like, because I'm an ex fan, but I don't know what to do in
Which
a
ex?
moment like
Right.
that.
Which ex are you
Yeah,
today?
he was like real aggressive, like, "Yo, what's up?" And I'm like, "What's up?" And I'm standing behind this barricade, and he comes, he picks up the barricade, gets close to me, like, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, come on, man. He like, yo, come upstairs. So we go upstairs, we kicking it. We in the rooftop lounge, and we was just vibing the whole night. He just kept me with him. He was just like, yo, and then I think D came, and D was like, yo, let him hear that slipping joint, and they shut the whole club down just to play that record. And when I played it, he just started like tearing. He was like, yo, this is the illest shit He's like, this is the illest music that I've heard in a long time.
Don't worry about it. He's Haddy Racks. So FCC, if you have any fines.
Yeah, right?
The Racks are here.
Right? Racked Up Entertainment. Nah, but yeah,
I'll tell you this. When you have an artist that feels your music and you did their track over, that should tell you something.
That was very big. That was very big.
Henceforth, why I had this brother here today. When I tell you the prolific style, when I listen to you, you take me back, and I mean like to an ex, to someone who has really real
too good, man. I gotta go live.
You gotta record this.
You got heart and hood in your music, and that's what I think a lot of people are missing from their music. They're missing the facts about what real life is. And to have someone who has a full understanding and can speak to someone who did make it and make them feel to go back to where they came from and to touch them that deep, that should tell you something. And that's why when I had you and I had the opportunity to get you here, I was like, I have to have you here.
Nah, that's dope. I appreciate that too. That's dope. Y'all heard what he said. That was deep what you did.
It was real. It was real.
That was real.
We're missing that in music.
Yeah. Nah, I
mean,
feel
we all
like
come from the struggle. It's hard for everybody. And we don't hear it.
A lot of people just be out here fronting and faking and pretending. It's, you know, social media, it gives people an opportunity
to live in a fantasy land.
To live in a fantasy life, or
fantasy.
To live in to be who. It's like the army on social media. Like, you can be all you can be on social media.
I got one better than that. I know some people who got a million followers.
Yeah.
A million followers and still poor.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Facts, yeah.
That's a fact. A lot of people would take fame over money. Like, I don't know how.
Nah, give me the money. I'd rather have one fan and be rich, and then a million people and be poor.
What's that about? You got a million followers and you eating Fruit Loops.
But what coming down the pike do you have ready for the next project that you coming out?
I got a new project that I've been working on called Everything to Gain, which I think, you know, my first project I put out, it was just me and K Slade. That was a mixtape. And then I put out Resume. I did that with my man Buddha and Grands, Chops, 165. Dave East is on that project.
No doubt. Shout out to Dave East.
Yeah, shout out to Dave. I was just talking to Dave too. Shout out to Dave East. He's definitely doing his numbers.
Well, could you tell Dave I've been hitting him and I need him here?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I definitely do.
Because I be, Dave,
Dave
know,
East, you gotta
you
pull
don't
up.
know me?
Yeah. Pull up.
But we can talk? Okay, right here like this?
Oh my God. But I got this new project coming out called, well, I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm working on it. It's called Everything to Gain. And I think that this is going to be maybe the best project that I've put out so far.
Really?
Yeah.
When is this coming out?
Love the sound of that.
Excited when
yeah, because I want you to come back.
Love the sound of that.
Because I'm like, come back. I want to hear this stuff.
Yeah, well, with that project, the reason why I say it, because I think it's like the most heartfelt. When I went into recording this project, I was as an artist, what makes artists great is when you give them whatever you experiencing. Like for DMX to give you a record like Slippin', that's not something that you could make up.
No, you
like,
can't.
That's
you gotta
something
live that.
Yeah, that he lived and he experienced. So, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why that was one of his biggest records, because it was him. It's not like he went into the studio and the producer said, "Yo, we need to make a record for the club." No.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with this project is about everything that I was going through, like in the past, like, yeah, because I took a break from music last year, and a lot of people don't really know that. But I fell back from music. I just had so much music where I could just throw things out, but it really wasn't nothing that I put my energy or my effort into.
But this project that's coming sounds like.
Right here,
well, you needed to take that break to get to where you at right now?
I needed to take that break. A lot of times people don't understand how hard it is to be a artist because we gotta deal with a lot. We deal with a lot from personal, family to business to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot that we deal with, especially when you got a dude that come from the streets and dudes who come from the streets. It's like, damn, like, even me, like, sometimes when people come running up on me, it's like, yo, like,
relax,
like,
I got you.
Hold on, bro.
I got you.
Like, you're still from the street, like,
so it's like,
easy.
Last year I took a break to really fall back, see everything that was going on around me, and it gave me everything I needed to put this project out. And this new project is phenomenal.
You gotta come back because we need to hear more of that.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all gonna love it.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, if you haven't heard, listen to the sound of my voice again. Haddy Racks is in the building. Haddy Racks is an incredible artist who has a lot to say. Give your time, lend your ear, lend your pockets to something that's real. And I'm telling you right now, Haddy Racks is definitely New York gritty. He's definitely gonna give you a lot, definitely give you something that you need to hear. So definitely everything Game is gonna be something that you need really to pay attention to.
Yeah,
because he's bringing that best project, he's giving you that incredible work, and I'm telling you, this is something that you're gonna need to pass on to everybody. Because your summer won't be great, your fall won't be good if you don't have that in your deck.
Yeah, boy!
Man, March. And
Nova NYC.
Nova, got you.
So once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your girl
Nova NYC.
And we definitely gonna be talking to Haddy Racks again soon. When he gets that project out,
he has to come back.
We're gonna be here.
We coming right back.
We're gonna be right here. Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your girl
Nova NYC.
And just to let you know, right here in the middle of us is the one you just heard, that incredible track for. That is Pooh Propane.
Big experience is going on with Propane, man, Jersey.
It's the evening experience, but it's a great experience that you're here.
Yeah. Great experience,
But my first question to you is, where did the name come from?
Everybody asks that.
Pooh Propane. That is a name, boy.
Yeah, it's like it go together. But Pooh has always been like since a kid.
Like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I guess so. It's embarrassing, but yeah, from my mom, yeah, it's always been.
It's alright, we all go through it.
Yeah. So that's Pooh has always been it. That's always been the name. But like as I got a little bit older, I started calling myself Young Pooh. You know, you put the young,
little Pooh, so, Young Pooh.
Yeah, all that type of stuff. I went through that little phase, and then I came up here to Queens to come see my uncle. I had just graduated school. I had just graduated high school, and I came up here with him. We was just chilling. I was going to his house. He was living in Queens on Merrick Boulevard, and you know, he was over there just chilling. And you know, listening to music and everything like that. And it just came about, he just said it to me, and then it just kind of, from there, it just, at first it didn't register, but then it just stuck with me because it went together. It made sense.
Well, I was thinking in my head, and this is just me taking it in my head.
Let me see.
That
dangerous.
Like you were a grizzly bear who could actually spit fire.
That's a dope way to look at it too.
That's a good way to look at it.
That's dope.
You know,
I mean,
like you're nice when you need to do. You're nice when you need to be, but you can burn them up if you need to on the tracks.
That's a fact. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go with that.
I like his analogy on that. Yeah, it's good. We can go with that.
Go ahead, Mac.
Okay.
Go with that.
I'll take the receipt afterwards
10%.
for my.
You good.
All right.
Trey.
10% over here.
But the reason why I had you here is because I saw you on This Is 50. Shout out to DJ Tarzan.
Tarzan,
because he's
what's up with it, bro?
Representing Jersey on the real because he reps hard. Tax G, yourself, Fetty, you know, I can go on and on, but the names resonate because he is Jersey heavy.
That's a fact.
And he definitely reps y'all
That's a fact.
incredibly. You actually, if I'm not mistaken, one of the people who was part of his battle.
Yeah, I won his showcase. We was DMing back and forth, and the first one that he did, I missed it, but the second one that I ended up making it to, I won the showcase. You feel what I'm saying? I won. We were supposed to. It was like it was $1,000 or it was something else. Like it was two different prizes, but I never just like what I ended up getting with the This Is 50. I didn't know that was in the options for me. So I'm just thinking like, all right, I'm gonna either win or I'm gonna lose or, you know, whatever. So I went and everybody, like he embraced me from him to the people he was with. Like everybody, when I went on stage, like everybody was rocking with me. They was showing me a lot of love. So I was just like, I was overwhelmed a little bit. He just came to me like, yo, man, I like your style, this, that, and this, da-da-da-da-da. He like, yo, I want to take you on This Is 50. And, you know, at the time, I'm thinking like, oh, you know, one year and out the other. This is 50, okay.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not to discredit nobody, but as an artist, you know, you
hear so many things.
So many stories, so many people, I'm this person, I know that person. It's like, all right, whatever. But, you know, as time transpired and it actually happened, I was like, oh, all right, yeah, that's what's up. I respect that.
This is the evening experience, and this is
Not the morning
92.9. This is real.
This is real.
So this is
all real.
Okay. And he didn't ask me to bring you on. What it is I actually, when he says, or he gives out a shout out to some of the artists in Jersey, what I do is go and research them.
Right.
Just because you won his battle don't mean you're gonna still get here.
Right.
Because I got to hear that you can do something.
Right.
And I actually watched one of your videos and I was like, okay. He got some buck. Damn, all right. Pooh Propane, all right, I gotta have him on the show. And you definitely are on fire. Shout out to Jonas, because that's another one that's out there in Jersey. Y'all are definitely stacking it up. Shout out to Fat Boy SSZ.
That's a fact. Shout out to Fat Boy.
Y'all are definitely piling on in Jersey. I don't know what it is in the water in Jersey. I ain't drinking it, but definitely will say that y'all got something that's heavy out there because artists are coming out left and right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but you know what though? See, like, I feel like North Jersey get way more shine than South Jersey where I live at. Where I live at is not really, it's nobody that's ever been nobody that got no type of light.
Yes.
But
you here now.
Right now.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, you feel me? But just to start, but still, it's like nobody has ever reached that level to where it's like they can bring light to other people as well as their self.
Jonas said the same thing.
Yeah, and but North Jersey, I feel like North Jersey, they right by New York, and I feel like everybody taps into that, and that's what they base Jersey off. They don't really go too deep in, because it's kind of like, all right, North Jersey, Jersey City, all right, Jersey. You know what I mean? Like you gotta keep going in. You gotta come all the way down.
Jersey.
And then, right, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of talent there. So.
What do you want people to understand about the project that you're putting out?
Just that it was a process. It wasn't nothing rushed. It ain't nothing watered down. It's 100% me. It's, you know, everything is relatable, whether it's a song for the females or it's a song dealing with some pain and something personal. I just feel like I just want them to know that I gave 110% to it. You feel what I'm saying? It's genuine music. It ain't nothing, no gimmicks, no weird stuff. It's just me, 110%. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Can we talk about the visuals for Focus?
Yeah.
Because that is insane. I loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, shout out to 22.
Shout out to the producer, director.
He shot the video. His name 22. He live in Violent in New Jersey. He a dope video person. We shot a couple videos together. We probably like maybe 3 or 4 videos in. So yeah, he cool.
Yeah, make sure you're checking his Instagram, checking his Focus single, and checking out the visuals.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I was very impressed.
Every time I do a video with him, the first video I did with him, I think everybody in my area was just like, emoji eyes. We shot that video.
Yeah.
Because we so small, everybody go to the same people. So when somebody brings something new to the table, it's like
they want to know
everybody try to run to it because it's so small. It ain't no other outlet. So yeah, shout out to 22. Yeah, and the song is dope, man. I like the song because that's actually the song not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. A&R from Mass Appeal had seen the video on East Coast Top 20 on Instagram. They had just posted my video randomly.
Nice.
And they seen it, you know what I'm saying? And I came in contact with, you know what I mean, with him that way. And, you know, we talked and stuff like that. So I kind of knew that the Focus video when the song was like, all right, it definitely got to be something
music,
for somebody to.
good visuals.
Yeah, somebody, it definitely, they feeling it.
Win-win.
Somebody to hit me up and be like, yo, come in, let's talk. So it was like, it's a good film.
Well, and I'll tell you, if anybody hasn't heard of him yet, you will. This young man is definitely going to give you a lift. Once again, somebody who has bars.
Substance.
That's a fact, talking that talk.
You know,
Mac only brings substance up here.
That's a fact, and I respect
That's
that.
a fact.
Music will not be microwaved up here. You will not be heating up in 30 seconds and then giving you an Insta rapper. No, sorry. You got to come from something that means something. And as I said, bringing yourself here, He might be a gentle soul, so you're going to get the Pooh side, but don't get it twisted. You will get burnt up by that propane.
That's a fact. That's a super fact, man.
You will get cooked. Anybody who can battle rap, anybody who can actually spit bars can tell you something. And that tells you a lot if he can win a contest with multiple people who are up on that stage besides himself rhyming. So he can hold his own. I'm telling you right now, you heard it here first. Right here on the Evening Experience, 5 to 7 p.m. every Thursday. Your Thursdays will never be the same.
Never.
That's why you got this man in the building.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. I appreciate y'all for respecting substance.
Tell him the social media.
Oh, everything at Pooh Propane. Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, everything at Pooh Propane.
All across the board.
All
Pooh
across the
Propane.
board. Ain't nothing too crazy,
Pooh
no
Propane.
underscores, none of that. It's at Pooh Propane on everything, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
No, thank you. We appreciate
You
having
gotta
you
come
here.
back
Yeah, whenever
with
y'all
a new
ready,
project.
When the tapes drop,
Yeah, absolutely. Come back.
We
That new
here.
project.
We here.
lock me in.
Once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your girl.
Nova NYC.
Hey.
Hey.
Yo, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy.
Big Chuck in the building.
And rounding out and making this look sexy and smooth as ever.
It's your girl, Nova NYC.
Now, I'm letting y'all know right at this moment, we went through a few guests, and I'm telling fellas, once again, that Making Love video by Ziina,
Ooh.
please go watch that
Swarovski
joint.
thong.
Swarovski thong in that video,
Oof.
and she's a killer in person. And
Absolutely.
she was natural today, and she's still a killer.
Yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. Amazing soul. And she could sing.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh.
and Big Chuck is in the building.
Hey!
This
He's
is
in the
our
building.
correspondent for the meatpacking district for Club Cielo on the low, because he goes in undercover. I didn't even know who he was until I saw the picture. See, that's how he gets it in. That's how he gets it in.
IG did you dirty.
Hey, look.
Anyway, so
Hold
we
on,
were talking
hold
about
on.
Donald Stump because this
Why?
idiot,
Why?
we have to, because this idiot has gone too far.
Too far.
The little kids are suffering.
I mean, we have 239 kids in New York City. 239 kids over here.
And his wife put on a jacket today.
Do you care? Or I don't. What was it? She was a mess. She wore that jacket today.
Didn't he just sign something to stop that?
Yeah.
No. He signed something that says it's going to keep going, but
Well, you're not gonna
the
separate
parents
the
will
parents
be
from the kids.
reunited with their
Yeah,
kids.
she wore the jacket. I really don't care. Do you? On her way to see these
I really
kids
don't
in
care,
Texas.
do you?
They're so out of touch.
This is
So out of touch.
This is what we
But
got to deal with.
It's really happening. We have 239 kids in New York City, and council member Mark Levine, you could follow him on Instagram, Mark Levine, council member. He's asking anybody who speaks Spanish or has the ability to foster these children to please give him a call. So you could call them at 718-860-1656. Again, the number is 718-860-1656. You could follow him on Instagram. Council member Mark Levine is asking for families and Spanish people who could speak Spanish to come in and help, because we have 239 kids in New York City that need foster care.
That are locked in cages, that are suffering, that are not eating properly, that are not doing the things in which they're supposed to. So I want everybody to understand that the reason why we're speaking to this is because of the fact that there is a plight on that American flag. It's been on that flag for the longest. That flag used to represent something, or at least we thought. And then now that the flag has been pulled back, what's being, unveiled is the
ugly truth.
The lies, the degradation, the bigotry, the racism, the wrongness that is have been shrouded and held by many people who say that they hold that flag dear. How can you find more disrespect in someone killing themselves who made a choice consciously to kill themselves than to have someone who is suffering by the hand of someone who literally is, our president-elect in the United States, the orange clown in the orange office.
It's ridiculous.
I hate orange at this moment.
We had to boycott orange.
This
Shout out to Ziina, who was wearing an orange shirt.
Oh, she was wearing orange, but it said protect your heart.
Look.
Shout out to Un, protect your heart.
This is what, unfortunately, the reality of what the current times are. Like he won the election fair and square.
No, he didn't.
No, he won.
No,
he won.
He won. Yes, but he didn't win the fair and square.
He won. So
he had the Russians help him.
But that's what it is, though. He won, and this is the consequences of.
This is our fault.
Literally,
get out and vote.
The people voted for him. People decided to vote.
Even
for him
Latinos
or not vote.
And Latinas.
You know what I mean? So like it's.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
Voted for him.
This is what it is. The people voted for this man. He won. And this is what we got to deal with for another, 2 more years, hopefully. Yeah. But if he win again, another 6 years of this man. It's the people's fault.
Get out and vote.
Arajo mighty. I was going to say something. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, man.
We're angry here. We're disappointed.
FM
it's
still.
A sad time.
We still
times.
FM, baby. You know what I mean? Shout
out
Real
Deal. We're keeping it going. 92.9 FM.
Yeah. But look,
giving you that experience.
Unfortunately, especially for people like us, minorities, we've dealt with this kind of behavior since this country's inception. So it's just the fact that you can vote for someone that wants to bring it back to those times is just. We
have progressed.
Haven't progressed. Like, you know, like we made a mess. We didn't want to clean it up, and now we're trying to clean it up, but it's too late because the mess is getting bigger.
Yep.
So.
Anyway, let's not talk about this clown anymore.
Please, you know me. You know I don't like talking about him.
Forever.
I want to talk about Miss Nova NYC.
What?
And the reason why is because just like any other guest,
people ask about you
at this moment. Yes,
people asking about you.
Yes, that you can't be a part of this show and we not know who you are. Yeah. You are like a mystery guest who just showed up.
Oh my goodness.
So what put us on your radar?
Flex. Funk Flex. We have a mutual friend.
Hey. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Yeah, we have a mutual friend. Shout out to Funk Flex.
It's a nice plug.
It was we just linked up. One thing led to another, and he told me he had an opportunity, and I said, I'll be there today. Give me a couple of hours.
I will tell anybody, when you link with real people, when you speak to real people, you get that feeling about a real person. In speaking to her efficiency is in the forefront. Her diction, the way she speaks, the mindset that she has. She is a rebel with a cause. She is beautiful. She is smart. She's intriguing.
Thank you.
She brings all of that to this show. And
shout out to my Dominican ladies. Hey.
I said there was, a need for us to have a female co-host. Because a lot of people say, there's a lot of testosterone up there. When are you going to get a woman? And I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, it has to be the right one. And I kept telling him, it has to be the right one. We can't just bring anybody into this mix. Because not everybody can handle.
Big Chuck is very overprotective. Very overprotective.
Yeah.
He ain't letting nobody come in here.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that it was something that was going to be great. And speaking with you, you basically gave me a calmness that I haven't had in a long time.
Thank you.
And
that good energy.
What you trying to say about me? I don't keep you calm. No?
Like, he's mad at you. You didn't take him to
We'll talk about you later.
Keep going.
You
I'm gonna just
host with the most.
Never go to Seattle without
That's our celebrity correspondent right here.
I'm gonna just sit here with my arms crossed, man.
No, it's not that. It's just the fact that
I don't keep him calm. I'm like the son that he never had.
Yes,
that's what it is.
God's honest truth.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. I can honestly say, looking at him, this is somebody I actually love and care about. He's one of the coolest dudes for a young guy that I've met ever.
This is my guy. This is my guy right here.
And he's definitely one that when I picked my first co-host, he was the one. In speaking to him, and we talked, in depth about this before we started.
Yeah.
And he, had that energy, and he was like, yo, let's do this.
What up?
Yo, let's get it popping. He's like, you got the experience, I got the youth, and we can definitely make this balance.
Yeah, he definitely has that energy. He's ready.
And when looking for a female co-host, I had to find someone who had a similar mindset or work ethic like mine. And
hard work.
Finding you, I knew that was something that was part of that process. But the other part is I want to ask you is, so you're from New York?
I'm from Dyckman, New York City, born and raised.
Okay. So she is Dyckman, son.
Yup.
BX Borough, stand up.
Yeah, that whole strip
No,
is
I'm not
lit.
from the BX. I'm from Manhattan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dyckman, Manhattan, Upper Manhattan.
Uptown, bro.
Uptown.
Fine.
That whole strip is lit.
Manhattan, keep on making it.
I gotta bring you to
Brooklyn,
the
keep on taking
marina.
it.
All the
I gotta
hookah
bring
in
you
the
guys
world.
to the marina.
All the
Okay,
hookah
we're gonna go to the marina
Yes.
and chill out with the
Some
peoples.
Coronas, Presidentes.
Hey.
Yes.
Some patelitos.
Hey, woo. So you speak my language now. Go ahead. But tell the people what you want as far as being on the show. What do you want them to see and learn about Nova?
Well, I'm all about hard work. I'm a person from the projects, been homeless, been through it all. And I just want to tell people it's all about hard work. It's all about hard work. Don't ever give up on yourself and just work no matter what you're going through, depression, anxiety, you're homeless, whatever it is. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You will make it through. Just you gotta work hard and you have to be dedicated and consistent. So if there's anything I could put out there, I just want everybody, the youth, women, anybody, just work hard, be consistent, and just don't give up on yourself.
And the other part is she has heart.
I have a lot of heart.
I seen that from day one. And her ability to learn, her ability to bring what she brings to the table, what Big Chuck brings to the table, and what I bring to the table is what you're gonna get every week from 5 to 7 p.m. on the evening experience.
Absolutely.
I get to be here for more than like 2 minutes though. We on till 8. It's lit. It's really lit.
Well, your Thursdays will never be the same.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
We have so many events going on, right?
Yes.
We do? See?
Yes.
See? Oh. Who's not telling who about stuff now?
Well, that's why she brought it up, so we can tell you about it since you weren't here.
Yeah.
Ziina invited us to a opening that's coming up in August at the AMC Theater. She's putting on
a musical web series.
Musical web series that she's gonna and
for
it's
free, kid friendly.
Okay, over.
And then, if you didn't know, Vina Love Get To It. Shout out to Vina Love.
Shout out to Vina Love.
She also
Sorry, I
invited
wasn't
us
here for that. Sorry,
to
Vina.
a listening party.
Oh yes.
For her album.
I saw her last night at the 4040. I saw her.
I know. Trust me.
Huh?
I keep my ears and eyes
She was doing
open.
it up.
Okay. I'm gonna come to that though.
Oh, we're definitely.
So I'll make it up to you. I ain't make it to the interview. I'll if I'm allowed in.
And Haddy Racks said also when he has his listening joint,
yes,
we definitely up in there as well.
Yo, we're on fire. It's our summer.
Wait, now, if y'all didn't know, coming up, shout out to Miss Milagros, who's going to be hosting a party actually with our guy, Funk Flex, and as well as Fabulous is going to be there.
At Orbit?
Yes.
On Tuesday,
July
3rd?
Yes.
Yeah, since I do the bookings for him. I'm like, what? Where's he going to be at?
So, that's definitely going to be a joint that's coming about.
Be crazy.
I think it's all white.
Yeah, all white affair.
All white affair.
Ooh, I got to go shopping.
I don't own nothing white, so I would be in all black.
Me either.
I got a couple.
Oh, we know you do, Mr. Cielo over there. We know you do.
So definitely check that out. It's going to be an incredible time had by all. It's going to be something that y'all need to look forward to. Not to segue, but shout out to my boy, Mr. Gwinnen Entertainment himself. We definitely going to be at his give back.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people that were supposed to be here today. Some of them had situations that came about. Once again, shout out to King Bless, BX. Shout out to Kid Quest. Shout out to 90. Shout out to all the people that were supposed to be here that weren't able to make it. We're going to see Leah Robinson next week. There's going to be a lot of people coming up next week. Once again, watch out for those flyers. Watch out for us because we definitely coming down the pike. And we're going to have a photo shoot and video editing coming up Thursday. Yes.
Yeah, we gotta get
don't
ready.
Don't look at me like that, because you were already comprised of this by ChrisColato.com. He said he already spoke with you about this, but we're going to definitely be pulling that all together. The Evening Experience family will be together.
Make sure you're following us on IG.
Taping new promos, putting up pictures that now encompass Nova NYC, which will be something that we will definitely be doing. And you'll see the new intro. You'll hear new intros and new everything that will be coming down the pike from us.
You're gonna revamp the platform?
Yes.
Oh man.
Because Nova's here now, and she's a celestial star that came down from the heavens that blessed us. So we appreciate the fact that you're here and that you're gonna be here every week.
Absolutely.
Anything to close out, Big Chuck? You want to tell everybody where you were?
Yeah. Anything popping happen?
I wasn't nowhere.
Tuesday?
I wasn't nowhere.
Oh, that's not what your gram says.
I wasn't.
Shout out to the gram.
Shout out to DJ Enough for taking that flick with you. Shout out to
DJ Enough.
Havoc for taking that flick with you. Keep on.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Trace, man. You be hit me up when I'm trying to sleep and you trying to make moves. So, we got next Tuesday. What are you doing?
I will be doing nothing. I will be off.
You'll be off? Okay.
So that means I'm ready to go.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. You know what I mean? I'm just, he want me to work, so I gotta work,
Oh, no. Definitely, I will tell you this. Big Chuck will definitely, and there are times when I couldn't go to someplace, and I definitely want to give him a shout out because he definitely put in that work. Shout out to Mr. Commodore. He went to his birthday party. Shout out to Asia Star. Shout out to a few of the people that night that he got the opportunity to see, take flicks with, and represent our brand. And we appreciate all those people who support us and who are here with us and who listen to us every week from 5 to 7 p.m. Once again, much love to y'all. We'll be here again next Thursday. So once again, it's your boy Mac357 and your boy
Big Chuck in the building.
And rounding out and bringing the swag in the building is Miss
Nova NYC.
All right.
Good evening, y'all.
Have a good evening.
Once again, it's your boy Mac357. This is the Evening Experience. And one of the sponsors for our show is the Barbecue Rib House in Mount Vernon, New York, 529 Gramerton Avenue. You can give them a call at 914-665-3490 if you're looking for some of the best barbecue in Westchester. I'm telling you, finger delicious. I mean, succulent. Anything that you want, from pork, from beef, from rib, from chicken. All farm animals for that motion. You definitely want to check them out at the Barbecue Rib House, Mount Vernon, New York, 529 Gramerton Avenue. Once again, check out my boy Marcel Koenig, Barbecue Rib House at Facebook.com.